about bubble sort in Java. Already we studied about arrays. Okay. Then today I will teach you how can you sort an array. Okay. We have different types. What is meant by sorting? Sorting means arranging the data in order. We have different types of data. What are they? Number type data and text type data. And we are arranging this number type data in ascending or descending order. In the case of text data type, we are arranging the data in the order of A to Z or Z to A order. We can arrange the data. How can you do this one? Okay, there are two methods, bubble sort and selection sort. Today I will teach you about bubble sort. Okay, what is meant by bubble sorter? Let's say in this technique, the array is sequentially scanned several times and during each iteration, the pair of executive elements are compared and interchanged to bring them into the specific order. That means each element is compared each time sequentially. And if it is greater than the next number, it will interchange. First it will compare, and if it is greater than or lesser than with the next number, it will interchange. That item will be interchanged. Then it will bring them into a specific order. After all comparison and interchanging, you will get the correct order. The item will be sorted. Okay, in this technique, and the items are sequentially comparing and interchanged. Instead of adjacent elements are comparing in this bubble sort technique. There are different types of techniques are there, but in this technique, adjacent elements are compared. If it is greater than or lesser than, it will be interchanged. After all interchanging and comparing, then you will get the final output. Understood all of you? Okay. And it will take lot of time when you compare with another techniques. But this is the simplest method and first method. Okay. And you can study the next method in the next video. Okay, I will teach you next method in the next video. But you have to study. This is very simple. Easily we can do. Easily we can study and do this sorting method. Shall we? Okay. Then after that, this is the input. I want to give one 8 element to store this array A. How to store? When I create this A of 8, then you can, these are the elements 9, 6, 24, 3, 11, 45, 2 and 50. And how it will be stored? The first element will be stored in the 0 index, A of 0. Then second element A of 1, third element A of 2, fourth element A of 3, fifth element A of 4, sixth element A of 5, seventh element A of 6, eighth element will be stored in A of 7. Like this way it will be stored. And we know there is no order. There are some numbers, but there is no order when they stored. Okay, we want to sort that numbers. How can you do this one? In ascending order, how can you do this one? After doing this program, with the help of this program, we can sort the data. After that, you will get the data like this way. The smallest number will come first in the first index. That means it's A of 0. Next number will come in the second position. Like that way. Lastly, you will get the 45, the greatest number. Like that way, it will be sorted. This is all of you. Then, how can you do this one? That we will study. How can you do this one using bubble sort technique? And each time, each data will be compared with the adjacent cells. That means the first 9 will compare with the 6. Then we know 6 is lesser than 9. Then 6, it will be interchanged. And I will teach you how to do this one. 6 will come here and 9 will go here. Okay. Again 9 with the 24. This with this one. Then 9 again will be stay here, and 24 is the greatest number. 22. Again 24 with the 3. Then 3 will come here because 3 is lesser than 24. Then again now here 24. 24 with the 11. Again 11 will come here. Then 24 with the 45. It will be stay here because 24 is the smallest number. Again 45 with the 2. That means 2 is the smallest one, then 2 will come here. 45 will go. Then 45 with the 50. Then 50 will be, 45 will go there and 50 will be interchanged into here. That means in the first case, 45 will come here. The greatest number will come here. The next step 24 will come here. The next step 50 will come here. Like this way, it will be sorted. Understood? At last you will get this output. And how can you do this one easily? With the help of a program. I will explain. Let's explain this one with the help of an example. Okay. Already we had taken that example 8 elements array. What are they? 9, 6. What are the elements? 9, 6, 24, 3, 11, 45, 2 and 50. It will be stored like this array. And we discussed about how bubble sort. Always in bubble sort technique, the adjacent elements are compared. See, first it will compare first element with the second element, 0 with the 1. That means 9 with the 6. Okay, it will be compared like this. We know this is an ascending order. So we know 6 is the smallest number. When we compare 6 with 9, 6 is the smallest number. Then we need to interchange the 6 with 9 like this way. Okay, interchanging symbol is this one. For that, when you write this 6 to 9 in this column, what will happen? This 9 will be removed from that one. Then because of that, first we will store this 9 to one temporary storage area. Then you will get a blank space here. Okay, when you store this 9 to this temporary storage area, you will get a blank space here. Then you can write this 6 here. Okay, then you will get a blank space here. Then you can place this 9 to here. Like this way we will interchange the values, okay, using a temporary storage area. Understood all of you how to interchange these items, okay, using a temporary storage. Don't bother about that one now. You just think about this one. First we will compare with the first and second element. Then we will be interchanged like this. Next time, in the next step, we will compare this first and second. That means the second and the third elements. Position number 1 to position number 2. Like this way. Then there is no interchanging will be happen because this one is lesser than this number. Okay, no need to interchange these values. The next step we will compare these 2 with the 3. 24 with the 3. Then again it will be interchanged. 24 with the 3. Okay, then it will be interchanged. Next time 3 will come here and 24 will go. Next time we will compare with the 3 and 4. These elements. Then again 11 will come here and 25 will go here. Understood? The next step we will compare with the 4 and 5. See, 24 and 45. Then that time no need to interchange these values because 24 is lesser than this 45. The next step we will compare with the 5 and 6. That means the 45 and 2. Then this 2 will come here and 45 will go here. Like this way. Okay. The next step we will compare with the 6th and 7th position. That means the 15 will come here and 45 will go here. Like this way. See elements. At the end of this step, we will get the last cell will be sorted. See, the highest element will come here. The first step. Okay. The next time again we will compare with the 0 and 1. Then it will be remaining here. The 9 with the 3, they will come here. Then again 9 with the 11, it will be remain there. Then 11 with the 24, again here. 24 with the 2, 24 will go here. Again 24 with the 15, that means 24 will come here. That means the next step, the second from the last, the second cell will be sorted. Okay, like this way it will be come like this. Last only the first will be sorted. At the end of these steps, the array will be sorted. Each time one cell will be out from this sorting because already in the first step, first cell will be, last cell will be. Next step, second last will be sorted. Next step up to here only we need to be sorted. Next step up to here only. Like this way we can continue. Understood? If you write the program like this way, we can sort easily using this bubble sort technique. But it will take more time, you know, when you compare with the selection sorting and all. But it's very easy to understand this one. And just remember this one also. When you interchange one element with another element, you should use this temporary storage area. Then only you can interchange the values. Okay? And just remind that this is an adjacent elements comparison. First we will compare with the 0 and 1, then 1 and 2, then 2 and 3, then 3 and 4, then 4 and 5, again 5 and 6, last 6 and 7. Like this way we will continue. Understood? This is a sorting technique method. You can develop your logics using this technique. Can you do this one? I will help you to do that. bubble sort technique. Okay, then how can you do this one? Here we are doing this with the help of a scanner class. We know how to enter the data into an array, that we already studied. With the help of a scanner class, we can read the elements. Okay, import for that. First we will import this UTL package. Import java.utl.star, and the class name is bubble sort ascending order. Here this one is an ascending order sorting. Okay, and public, we need a function public void main. And first we have to create a scanner class. How scanner is equal to new scanner system.in. Okay, then in this method, in this program, I made these much variables. So that means this I indicates the array index, and we need to compare each element with the next element, adjacent elements. For that I need one more for loop. Because of that I have to enter one more index number j. For that I am using this j. And we know this one is a temporary storage variable. This is called a temp. Okay, any name you can give, no problem. And then what's the next step? Declaration of an array. That's the next step. First step, we know this is an integer array. Because of that, data type is int, and the variable name is a with the square bracket equal to new operator int of size. We know we have 10 elements to need to enter, and with the help of a for loop only we can enter the array elements. For I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. That already we studied. Okay, and within bracket we can give the command enter the numbers /t to get a tab space. And after that, how can you read the values? If it is a single element, we are reading a is equal to 0 to next int. But here it is an array. Because of that, you have to write of I is equal to sc dot next int. Each time, first time 0 will come, next time 1 will come. Each time the index will be come like that. It will be take the values. Just think about it. First step, declare the variables, then declare the array, then for loop, then read the value. Array elements. These are the first thing, basic thing. Already we studied this. Next, we are thinking about how can you sort the elements. Okay. Step we will sort the array. How to sort the array? Okay. With the help of two for loops only, we can sort this array. And the first for loop is used to take the steps. Take the how many steps we need to sort this array. Okay. For that purpose, I am using this I loop. I is equal to 0, and the limit is if the number of variables are n, number of elements are n, the limit is n minus 1. Here the number of elements are 10. Because of that, 10 minus 1 is 9. You should remember that. You should write the limit is like this, 10 minus 1 or n minus 1. Okay. If the number is 50, 50 minus 1, that means 49. Less than 9. Like this we have to write. Okay. Then I plus plus. This loop, what is the use of this loop? Just imagine this is the numbers, okay? And we are comparing, first time we are comparing 0 to 1, next time 1 to 2, next time 2, 3, 3, then 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this way. For that purpose, I am using again one more loop. Each time we need to compare first column with the second column with the third one, like that way. For that purpose, I am using this loop. And you know, the initial value of this loop is 0, j is equal to 0. J less than, just remember that, 10 minus 1 minus I. 10 minus 1 minus I. That means if the number of elements are n, first limit is n minus 1 and second limit is n minus 1 minus I. Now 10 minus 1 minus I. Here n is the value of n is equal to 10. Means 9 minus I. See? Understood? Just always you should remember this one. This is very very important. The limits. First, in the first loop, I less than 9, and in the second loop, j less than 9 minus I. That means number of elements minus 1 minus I. Okay. Here, number of elements minus 1. Okay. Then, what's the next step? We need to compare these values. How can we compare? With the help of if statement. And first, we are comparing 0 with 1. That means the value of 0, a of j means a of 0 with a of 1. J, a of j greater than symbol. In the ascending order, you should use this greater than symbol. J plus 1. That means 0 with 1. A of 0 with a of 1. 9 with a 6 here. Here we get a 9 is the greatest number. Because of that, we need to interchange these values. How can you interchange it? That I showed. How? First, we will store this 9 in the temporary storage area. Like this way. Temp is equal to a of j. Here a of j is equal to a of 0. Then you will get a blank value here. Okay? Blank space here. Then we can place this value here. That means that in the a of j, a of 0, we can place the value of a of 1, 6 here. See, f j is equal to f j plus 1. F j is equal to 0, f j plus 1 is equal to 1. Here, instead of here, then you will get a blank space and you can place here 6. See, here 6. That means you will get a blank space here. Okay, a of 1, a of j plus 1 is equal to f1. f1 will be blank. Then there you can store the temp value and will be stored. See this one like this. Temp is equal to a of j is equal to f j plus 1, f j plus 1 is equal to temp. This is the main thing here. How can you store this? You should study this. It's very simple. First we will store first element to a temporary storage area. Then it will be blank. Then we will store the second element to this place. That second place will be blank. Then you can store that temporary, that first element to at the second position. Like this we can interchange. Understood? Okay? Then we finished. This cycle will be repeated because with the help of a for loop it will be repeated. Only this process you need to give. And at last you have to give this printing statement also. Sorted array, how? With the help of a for loop you can just display the print the value. It will be sorted after this one. Then you just give a of 5. You will get a sorted array. It's very simple. But to just remember what are the steps you just remember. First, initialize the variables, declare the variables, then declare the array. Then with the help of a for loop, you can input the values to the array. After that, what will be the next step? With the help of two for loops. Just reminder, the starting value is 0 of this for loop, I and j are the variables we used. And the limit, you just remember that. 10 minus 1 here. I less than 10 minus 1 here. J less than 10 minus 1 minus I. I plus plus j plus plus. And what's the next step? Comparison. With the help of just this symbol. If it is descending order, you should use this symbol. Okay? Like this way you can write. Fj less greater than fj plus 1. After that, interchanging. How to do interchanging? Temp is equal to fj is equal to fj plus 1, j plus 1 is equal to j. Understood? Okay, very simple. Then after that, display the value. How? With the help of a for loop, you can display the value. Only this much steps if you are doing, you will get a, you can sort your items. This is what is called a bubble sort. It's very simple. Try to study this one. It's very, very important for the ICSE students and all programming, Java programming learning students. Okay, it's very helpful for you. Try to develop your logic also. Okay, do you understand this? Okay. If you like this one, please share to others. If you want to get my previous videos, subscribe my channel. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you want to get my next videos notification, enable that bell button. Okay, bye bye.